beautiful people, I'm back again. It's been a while, not too long though, and I'm just making this video to make a few updates, a few topics I'm going to touch on, not necessarily relating to each other, but I figured I'll just, put everything into one nice sexy video. Anyways, first things first, my hair, what's up, getting longer, it's getting there. Let me see, how many months is it now? July, so it's August, September, October, November, December, January, March, April. I just passed the 3 years 9 month mark, and so which obviously means then mid July would be my 4 year anniversary. I still can't believe it's been that long, and I still can't believe my hair isn't that long. I've actually convinced somebody else to start locks. At my other job, this girl saw my locks. She was like, I want locks. And she was like, when I told her, I've had it for 3 years, she was like, oh. And now same thing happened again. There's this girl, she sent me a text. I kind of know her through another friend. So I think she got my number somehow. She said, Corey, I really love your hair. Every time I see it, it's different, it's beautiful. And, I'm tired of the, straight ends and chemicals. And she said she wanted to start locks. So it turns out she goes to the same gym that I do. And so we got to start talking about locks and everything. And when I told her, it's almost 4 years, she was like, oh. And then her face drops even more when I told her I maintain myself, because she was asking me, how often do you go to the salon? How much does it cost? So I said, I maintain it myself, and I've been doing that for the past 4 years. And then her face just dropped because she was like, I can't be doing my hair, every 2 weeks. That's too much. And the twisting. So, I mean, for me, I've been doing my hair since I was age 11. So doing my hair every 2 weeks is actually a break from having to do my hair every weekend and washing it and plaiting it and doing it myself. So yeah, but I'm so happy I've, inspired someone. She brings my total to 4. I've inspired 4 people that I know of to do their locks. Then in relation to my locks, I've actually had to change hairsprays because I used to use Juices and Berries. I have the bottle still here, in case you didn't know, from Oyin Handmade, and it's really nice. It smells good. It's just basically vegetable glycerin and fruit juice and love. So it's a natural, 100% natural, and I mean, it really moisturizes my hair. The only problem I have with it, which isn't a real problem, is that it's an American company, so it takes ages for the product to get here. It took almost 2 months. And at my old flat, I mean, I had a concierge, so if I missed the delivery, I would just go downstairs and with my slip saying, I missed the delivery, and collect it. But where I live now, it's just a little letterbox. If I miss the delivery, I miss the delivery, and I have to go, trekking, trying to find, the depot to collect it. And I live in the city center. Sometimes it's not always in the city center. I have to catch a bus or a taxi or something, so it's a nightmare if I miss a delivery. So I've made my own, thanks to YouTube, and I've made it with 75% water, 25% glycerin, 20 drops of peppermint oil. And side note, essential oils are really expensive. I went to the store, and this little tiny bottle here, I'll hold it next to my hand so you can see. It's 10, I think it's 10 milliliters, and lavender oil was £8. £8 for this little thing? No way. So I got peppermint. I'm not really a big mint fan, but peppermint was the cheapest one, and that's the one I got. And so I just put 20 drops of that just to give it a little scent. And then let me see, this is the glycerin I got. It says glycerin plus vegetable origin, so I assume that's the right one because they only had glycerin that said used for coughs, and I was thinking, okay, I don't think that's the one. Then there was another glycerin that was just 100% glycerin, and then there was this one, it said vegetable origin, and I'm pretty sure, like most of the videos said, use the vegetable one, and there's a picture of somebody's hair on here, so I hope that's the right thing. So I got this one, just $2.99, and then I got some jojoba oil, $3.99, and I don't know if I got that pronunciation from a movie or if it was YouTube, but I think it's jojoba, and so I put that in there as well. And I've just used the same bottle, so it's actually in here. So I just shake and spray, and have I noticed a difference? Yes, my hair, honestly, it feels like wool now. It's really, really soft. I love it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my hair. And in other news, very good news, I mean, I did mention that I was accepted onto a master's program, but I've found out now I've been accepted onto a master's program at a very prestigious university in the UK. It's actually ranked number 1 for its MBAs, and I believe it's ranked number 5 in the world, so it's really, really good. And I can tell you right now, I'm a pessimistic person, so I didn't even expect to get in, but I applied anyways. And what happened was I applied all the way in January. I applied to 5 universities. First letter I got back was acceptance letter, but that was from the university that I did my bachelor's degree in, so it was like meh, like I wasn't that phase, but at least you got accepted. The next 2 letters were rejection letters, and they were actually from quite good universities. And the let me see, so then the 4th letter was acceptance again, but that meant I had to move to another city. And then I never heard from the last one, and I figured, you know what, that's the most prestigious out of everything I applied for, so whatever, I didn't get in. But then something told me, you know what, it doesn't hurt to ask. So I just sent an email. I just said I'm following up my application, did I get in or not? And the guy emailed me back and he said, yeah, you know what, I'll follow that up for you, one moment. The next day there was a proper official letter saying you've been accepted to the course, it starts in September. And I was like, oh my god, seriously, I am really excited. I can't believe I got in. And it just goes to show, don't give up, especially when you're applying for jobs, applying for university. Don't doubt yourself, and follow it up. It doesn't hurt to ask a question. My mother always used to say, the only stupid question, there's no such thing as a stupid question. The only stupid question is the one that's not asked. And it reminds me, because I think it was about 2 years ago, I applied to a Disney internship in Florida. It was for 1 year working at Universal Studios in Florida. And I applied, I had the interview and everything, and I didn't hear back anything from them. So one girl, I knew she was in the interview with me, and, well, she was in the waiting room with me for the interview. And she said, yeah, I got in. And I was like, oh, so if I didn't hear anything from them, that means I didn't get it. So another week went past, and I said, you know what, let me just follow it up, because I didn't hear yes, I didn't hear no. And I found out who to speak to, I just asked around, and she was like, oh, you didn't hear back from us? Yeah, you were accepted. So again, it's like, it doesn't hurt to ask. I just asked, and it turned out I got into the internship. And I know you're probably wondering why I'm not in Florida now. And in the end, it turned out that they canceled the entire internship. I believe it was probably because of the credit crunch or something. But I actually got an email saying, unfortunately, the program has been canceled. And I was actually looking for flight prices to Orlando and everything. So it was literally just in the nick of time. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to ask. And if you want something, go for it. Don't doubt yourself, because like I said, this university is up there. It's ranked number 1. Number 1, not just a high ranking, it's number 1. So I mean, yeah, pat on the back, girl. And yeah, let me see, I jotted some things down, one thing. Oh, basically just a work update, that's the other point, and then I'll be concluding. And I mean, I'm enjoying the work here. It can get quite busy at times, so now I'm no longer a newbie. I have to manage calls, I have to manage emails, and I have to manage faxes. And faxes are just from agencies who are booking, on behalf of clients or corporate clients, stuff like that. And then on top of that as well, we have to do routing, which, in case you don't know, basically the bucket is already in the system, but then you have to sort out the billing information, make sure the billing goes to the right person. And for example, there's some billings that would say customer will pay on account, but then there's some that will be billed back to the travel agency, some will be booked back to the actual company. And so you just have to make sure, everything is routed, is on the correct route, basically. And it's quite important because accounts, which is a separate department, I guess, I think there was about 1.6 million pounds that were unaccounted for, and they really had to chase up everything. So it's paperwork, it's desk work, it's admin work, but it's a new challenge. And like I said, I'm using Opera, which is an international software program, so I'm very grateful for that. And I mean, I definitely don't miss the restaurant. Getting into the swing of things with cooking. I've started cooking then on Sunday, just a big set of food, and just split it throughout the week. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I've have more outfits than I'm actually I have more outfits than I thought. I had to have loads of nice tops, and I have two pencil skirts and a black pants, so I just kind of rotate those three. However, I have noticed that some of the girls wear some stuff that's not quite office wear. And yeah, I have this skirt here. Basically, and the reason I know the skirt is because I just know my fashion like that. I'll be like, you got that from New Look for £5. You got that from Primark for £2. I am just on it. She wore this skirt. This, I'll show you where it comes. This is the waist. See? And it just comes there halfway down my thigh. And she was wearing that with some tights and some heels. And I was like, this is office. Just because it's a skirt, just because it's a fitted skirt doesn't mean it's a skirt that's suitable for office wear. So, I mean, that dress that I wore on my birthday, that's why I didn't feel any way about wearing that, because these girls are just too sexy. And I'm not hating or nothing, because let me tell you, if you want me to bring my sexy back, I will bring it. But I just feel, I don't know, I just don't understand why no one says anything, because there's that, some girls who dress, too sexy, and then there's some people who dress too casual. There's a girl there in Ugg boots and a skirt and a t-shirt, and I was like, it strictly said, says office wear, formal wear, office attire. And I don't know, we got an email saying, we're gonna have a focus group, and we're gonna just discuss, office wear and you know dress code. So hopefully that's gonna be brought up, because I am in shock. I didn't realize the rules were so slack. I think some people were, honestly. But yeah, I am enjoying my job. Conclude that. As with the university, don't give up. Like I said, I'm still in shock. I cannot believe that I'm actually in that university. And in terms of career progression, the statistics are quite high. And then with my hair, obviously, like I said, I'm just trying this new spritz, and it's really good. It's quite cheap, because I mean, this bottle is gonna last me a good month, I think. So that means this is gonna last me about another 2-3 months. This one is the same. That's gonna last me ages. 20 drops of this, probably another year. So I'm just gonna stick with that for now, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you're still with me and I didn't bore you or anything. But as usual, comment, rate, subscribe, ask me anything, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.